Okay, in previous video, we have discussed about distance and displacement. Okay, today we will discuss about the difference between distance and displacement. If you know about distance and displacement, then this is very easy for us. So, what is the difference between distance and displacement? Okay. Okay, what is distance? Distance is the actual path covered by any body. That is called distance. And what is displacement? That is the minimum, or you can say shortest distance between initial and final point of a body is called displacement. We have already discussed it with an example also. If a body is moving from A to B, and this body is moving from A to B like this, and this distance is suppose 5 meter, and after that it returns from here to this point, then in total journey how many distance it covered, then you will say, sir, distance covered by that body is 5 meter plus 5 meter, that is 10 meter. And what about displacement? We will see the initial and the final position. In this case, this is initial position and this is also final position. It means that its displacement is 0. Okay, so you should be clear about it, that what is distance and what is displacement. Okay, let me give you another example for that. Suppose we are starting our journey from this point. This point is A. This is very important. And we are moving from this point to this point, that is B. Then we return back, and this distance is 5 meter. And then we return back from this point B to A. Then we go to left side here, and we reach at this point now. Suppose this is also 5 meter. So in this case, we are starting, this is our starting point A, starting point A, and last point, finishing point, that is C. So in this case, I am asking to you, what distance covered by that person from A to C, and what is displacement in this case? Very important thing. So we will find at first distance in this case. What is distance? He is starting from this point. This is reference point. This is our starting point. He moves here. That is 5 meter. Okay, that is 5 meter. Then he return back to A. That is also 5 meter. Then he also moves to C. That is also 5 meter. So in this case, distance covered by that body is 15 meter. Okay, and what about displacement in this condition? Okay, for displacement we should know the shortest path. This is the shortest path between its initial position and its final position. Doesn't matter what is the path. Okay, in displacement we do not consider path. We see only where is the initial point and where is the final point. This is its initial point and this is its final point. So the minimum distance, the shortest distance between initial point and final point, that is called displacement. Okay, then in this case, what is displacement? What is displacement? A to C. This is only 5 meter. But we should remember one thing, that this shortest distance is 5 meter, that is called a displacement. But we should think about it, that distance is a vector quantity. And sorry, let me correct it. Distance is a scalar quantity and the displacement is a vector quantity. Distance does not depend on direction. Displacement depends on direction. Okay, in case of distance we add every time. But in case of displacement, we will see that in which direction. Okay, so he is starting from here. We take in right side positive and left side negative. So this is its initial position, but at last he moves toward left. Okay, and it's a final position towards left. Then this will be negative and this will be positive. So he is here now in his left side, then it will be minus. Like number line, definitely you know about number line. This is the original point. This is origin 0, and when you move to right side, then positive numbers comes there, and when you move to left side, then negative number comes. Like it, when body moves to left side, that we will take negative, and if body will move this side, then we will take positive. Okay, in case of this example, when a body is at A, this body is moving towards right side, then we are saying that from A to B it covers 5 meter distance. From A to B it covers 5 meter displacement. No problem in that. Okay, but when we will talk about A to C, what is distance? Distance is 5 meter. What is displacement? Displacement from A to C is minus 5 meter. Okay, you should remember this thing. For distance will be always positive, but displacement may be positive, may be negative. Okay, now next important thing about distance and displacement, we know about two things now. First, definition. This is the main difference between distance and displacement. Distance, the actual path covered by any body, that is called a distance, and displacement, the shortest distance or the shortest path between initial point to final point, that is called displacement. And tell me about SI unit of distance. SI unit of distance is meter. You should know this thing. SI unit of distance, meter. SI unit of displacement, that is also meter. We write it with small n. This can be positive. This can be positive and negative also. Okay, displacement can be negative also. Displacement can be 0 also. 0. In which case do you think that displacement is 0? Okay, in this case I am saying to you that you are here, you are at your home. I am saying to you to today I will not say to you go outside from your home. In case of other time, okay, when you are in APS school and then you are moving to your home every day, you are going, this is your home suppose, and this is our school, APS. We are moving from home to APS by different way. Then we will return to APS to home. Then in your journey, what is your displacement? Displacement is 0 because your initial point is home and your final point is also home. Then the displacement will be 0. Okay, but what is your distance? You will add all things. You will add your home to APS distance, maybe 5 km. Then return back to APS to home, that is also 5 km. Then it will be 10 km. So in this case, distance is 10 km, but in this case, displacement is 0. Okay, so distance will always positive, but displacement, it can be positive, it can be negative, and it can be 0 also. Okay, now another thing, what is distance is a scalar quantity and displacement, this is vector quantity. Okay, so this is the main difference between distance and displacement. Now I know that you are doing hard work also in your home, and you will write these all things in your notebook. Okay, you will write the difference between distance and the displacement in your copy. You will write the definition of distance, you will write the definition of displacement. Now we have some other physical quantities are there. These are displacement and distance. Now we will read two another physical quantities. Those are speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Okay, we will do this in our next video. At first, you solve all the questions related to distance and displacement. What about rest? What about motion? You should know concept about rest and motion. Then you will move to physical quantities. In physical quantities, there are two type of quantities: scalar quantities and vector quantities. Then you will move to towards distance and displacement. Okay, and it's very important to move from one topic to another topic. You cannot see directly this topic. At first, you have to see our previous lecture also. If you are not reading our previous lecture, then it will be impossible for you to know about upcoming topics. So this is very important for you. Okay, then you will do work in your home. Thank you.